5K subs. So, okay, me and my friend were chatting, and he said open 5 packs, but he said open 2, and then 5, and then 2, and then open the rest like later on, like an hour later. Well, I listened to that advice. It was, and I put Yu Darvish for the 3rd time, and I'm keeping him, bro. I took Dre back out the lineup, so I have Felix, Cole Hamels, Garza, Hughes, and Yu Darvish in my lineup. Basically, and I ain't gonna play ranked season. I'm gonna play like later on. But I did buy the Eddie Matthews just for, like, for rookie stuff. And I was gonna put Logan Morrison in on the bench for this guy. But I got rid of J. Like, my friend kept saying me to sell Darvish, but I can't sell him, bro. He's just too good. So I'm gonna go to the Athletics and sell that Liam Hendricks because I ain't gonna use him. And I think he goes for like 200. But look at this. Sonny Gray don't deserve that. Yeah, he goes for 56. Yep. Look at Brandon Moss. Hey, Trevor Kill, you make your Royals debut today. Congrats, man. Go out there and dominate, bro. We need you to, man. We need you to go out there and dominate just like you were born to do, bro. So, we're just going to be playing some CPU. Just grind some of the missions. And we're going to be playing... For the Royals, we're not going to be playing the Red Sox because if they pitch Chris Sale, it's done, bro. I won't be able to hit him. We'll be facing the Marlins. Hold on, I'm just... Wait, did I click home? Oh, wow. Roasted. No, I don't want to watch Mario from Draftnik Gaming right now. I'm gonna watch this. Mr. It's Top Shelf. Okay, I'm just gonna be facing a team that I'm actually used to facing. That's the Phillies, man. I just, they pitch Aaron Nola. I'm gonna kill every Philadelphia Phillies pitcher I have. Which I don't think I hopefully don't have any because I hate them. I want to want air. No, bro. I want to be. Oh, Brewer Stadium was one of mine. Yep. Well, we're definitely picking that one because I don't want to go to any other stadium. I'm gonna start saving up my stubs. Cause I actually want to like earn my subs open packs. Cause I'm grinding like 3 my career missions that could give me like 40K in like one day. If I give me Darvish, please. Ernie Banks batting cleanup. Okay, I get Felix. I'll take that. I'll take Felix because I need 1 win and 11 strikeouts with Felix, and I would get 1 more mission. I can get that rookie Felix, which will be another goal to add. So man, bro, if I can get 11 Ks and 1 win, I believe is what you gotta get. First, let me go look that up. Yeah, hold on, let me look that up. I don't want to freaking be wrong and like. Hold on, let me go to
It's baseball on
Kevin
MLB
OB.
Network.
No, let's go fuzzy. Where's fuzzy at? Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna go with King Felix program. Felix program. Seriously, is program not an option? You have to fully type that out. Alright, hold on, let me look this up. Let me research it. Okay.
The missions for this, we have to match King Felix's 2014 statistics with All-Star Series starting pitchers in Diamond Dynasty. We'll see what we gotta do overall. That's 40%. We have to match the March 31st, 2014 stat line, which is 11 strikeouts, and get the...
Alright, good, yeah. Yep, that's what I thought it was. Cali 11 strikeouts. Actually, I'm just gonna go watch these videos real quick.
And it's coming up next. The right-hander from Venezuela gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, man,
I have to go 9 innings.
I love the
Felix
fact he
Hernandez
mixes
was
them
rocking
well.
the-
And we'll just see if he's on today.
I actually
means he's
heard from my
throwing
friend, like,
strikes with
Aaron Nola
all of
actually
them.
might be
They'll
going
have
to
a
Royals.
dominant
And
game
you
if
realize
he
it
does
to him?
so.
Really
Screw that.
deceptive
I hate
change
this
up there.
motherfucker. He don't deserve
Very well
to beat
executed.
a gold.
It looks like
Tell
it
me,
just sort
grand
of
slam,
dies when
6
it gets
runs,
close
5
to the
hits.
plate.
So he
It's
racks
not
up the
deserving of a
swinging
freaking gold
strikeout on the
card.
breaking ball.
And
Cesar
what is MLB
Hernandez
doing?
Is retired to lead
Now,
off
bitch
the
didn't
ball
want
game.
next year. When
And a
2K,
great day for
2K
baseball
MLB
here,
Show
81
19, or
degrees
MLB
at
The
first
Show
pitch.
20, whatever it's going to be called,
And that
comes
misses
out,
1-1.
and Hosmer is being starting as a gold.
This one's
If I
flared
find out,
out
like, if
toward
I watch a
left.
video, like, they show
Marte
Hosmer as
over
gold,
to his right.
I'm just
and
gonna
he
buy.
makes
I'm
the
gonna buy
catch
like
for
4
the
or 5
second
discs.
out.
I'm gonna take them all.
Batting third,
I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna tweet
At the
Mr.
plate,
MLB
Aaron
community,
Altair. First
MLB
chance for him here
creator
in the top of
in
the
it.
first with nobody on. And that's
Because he
inside
deserves
for
it.
a ball.
Felix is
1-0.
so weird, but I like it.
And that pitch misses in the dirt,
I
and
gotta
it's
tell you a
2-0
story about like
now.
back in
Wow,
2000.
not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a
When I
great
was
hitter like
playing
this.
like
And the
2011.
throw is in time to get him
Felix
to
was
retire
on my
the
squad,
side.
and I didn't know how to like.
Getting ready now
I
is
just
Starling
pitched him 2
Marte
straight
to lead
games,
things off in the
and he
home
pitched
half
2
of
straight
inning
perfect
number
games.
1.
And I wasn't the Mariners. I just drafted him. I was a team that got the first pick. So I
Down
chose
the
Felix
third
over like.
baseline.
Oh,
It takes
that's
a
cool,
nasty
man. We gotta get
pop,
those
and
runs
he's
early.
unable to haul it as he reaches first base safely.
At least we don't have to get that freaking
Into the
big
box,
game. That would
Ken
suck.
Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first
I
opportunity
need
in
to
this
get
one.
Jay Martinez back on my squad.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they
So I
pitch
can
out
have Griffey
here,
come
but
off the
nothing's
bench.
going
I'm
on.
missing JD, bro. He was
Nobody
the most
out, runner
consistent
up
hitter
first.
besides, obviously, Sterling was there.
And they pitch
Okay,
out
2-0.
here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. On the ground to the
Let's
right
go, Griffey.
side. And a
I don't
base
tell
hit
you
there
what.
as Junior's aboard.
Okay, so I put like a little like great season games I won, and I won 4-1.
And now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board. So
the reason is because he lost connection. I didn't get the L. I just didn't get the win. I got the win though. I did get the win.
And you pick up the first run of the game.
But
it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the
damn.
inning.
One there, on to first, and they
God
get them both.
Oh wait, Marte's still up.
Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fouled back.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Damn it, Ernie Banks.
Out toward right center.
Scoring a run in first base. See.
Altair is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Into the windup and the pitch. Tommy Joseph is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Line drive to left. But
I mean, at least I'm getting out, so like, all I need is like, how many strikeouts do I need? What? I only have one.
Called in for the first
out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game. But I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there.
Be the sweeping curve
fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Yep, sweeping curve's going to
swing and a miss. He struck him out. And
you know what?
2 up, 2 down.
I'm missing my
second.
Missing half my bed because of
Here's the first pitch.
Dog, you just had to bomb it. Yeah.
Away. No score here.
I mean, at least I vomited after because he made me vomit.
Good.
I see vomit.
Strike 2.
No matter.
You know, he's had a very
not even if I had any food.
Got through the
God dang it.
On just
so I
pitches,
still need 9
he's got
strikeouts.
a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And a low
okay,
throw to
okay, Paul Goldschmidt. Do I need to bring in Logan Morrison?
Batting 7th.
First offering on its way. Andres Blanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home.
You're way gun. Ken Griffey Jr., bro. That's why I most likely have him.
First run of the ball game.
I still need 9 strikeouts. Hey, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
Leading off for the
He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Curveball. Got him swinging for the first out.
I think I need to change the gold on the socks.
So stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Altair. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th. First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Another one. Digging in the switch hitter.
Oh, it's the changeup. That's why. This is
the string on that one. 1 strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Oh, and this is
another strikeout. I think that's 4 strikeouts
already, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1
Hey,
now.
the high forcing didn't work.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Come on, Felix.
A shot down the first baseline.
That was close. That would have been a run
gets
for
foul.
sure.
It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Boom.
And as it turns out,
all right, I just need 7.
The 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As that in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
All I need is Adrian Beltre and like some other players.
Has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So striding in, Felix Hernandez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Moving. 2 down. Here's Starling Marte, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking
I made it specifically at 7:30 at night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
A lot.
Chopped weakly to the left.
I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock.
Gonna be a tough play, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you.
Felix was like 59 when he was in his rookie year.
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Come on, bro. Need these strikeouts.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup and put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Runners off for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh, come on.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, man. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wanted to continue.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Okay, good. We're facing a righty.
Maikel Franco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now
and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ken Griffey ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ken Griffey Jr.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
High swing.
Ranging back.
And it's out of here. Ken Griffey Jr.
The inning.
Hits another bomb.
Pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the
God dang it, why else?
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch
Eddie
swung
Matthews.
on and hit in the
Eddie
air.
Matthews,
Pereira
lead.
on the run.
Lead.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andres Blanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I'm going to go with another low sweeping curve. I need those strikeouts.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Because it worked once.
Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Pop high in the air. Matthews has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Cameron.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Yes, let's go. Another sweeping curve worked. How many do I need? 6 more.
And
damn,
this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in for his second at bat, Vince Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close.
My mom and
it's
my
in the
brother
dirt for ball 1.
My brother's 20 years old.
On and missed. 1-1.
Makes like $30, freaking $100 a freaking paycheck, but
no contact there, and it's 1-2.
Blocking Felix.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix.
Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
4 more. Or 5 more. I think it's 5, right? Yep, 5.
Digging in, Ryne Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep.
Like regret getting Sandberg
back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. Number 1.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out.
Catcher.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first.
Good job,
Lucroy. But he can't bring it down.
Oh, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive.
Good
He's
job,
dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
In now, Felix Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And Felix got a hold of that
beat on it.
Oh, he's crushed by
trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. No hits in
0-1's the count.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Come on, sweeping curve. How many strikeouts do I need? All right, I still need 5.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I guess this goes under the definition of a bad ball hitter. He takes 2 strikes that are good pitches, and then he swings at one that's out of the zone and gets a hit. Nice job of protecting with 2 strikes, though.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 5. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this
2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
I remember 3-1.
That pitch misses for ball 4.
MLB.
So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded.
Yo, Felix, learn how to pitch the fucking ball.
Is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Bruh.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Dribbled up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
The high sinker.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left.
Leading off for Philadelphia, left fielder
Starling Marte is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera.
Let's go! Starling Marte with his 14.
To lead off the inning.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Ken Griffey Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hit hard towards center.
There we go, Griffey. 3 for 3 on Griffey.
There is Junior's aboard.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ernie Banks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Oh, geez, I forgot to pause it. Well, that actually so far.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
I can't believe freaking Rex Goldberg right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Marte hit his 14th home run.
5-4 to 3.
Look at that double play. I got to get it to the field,
More
man.
baseball. Striding in once again.
4 strikeouts.
Andres Blanco. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
I think a 4-seam or...
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Curve.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Cameron Rupp. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings.
Let's go.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Dogs, would you stop growling at each other? Oh,
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Is Howard Kendrick's Gold still leaving on the auction block?
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
High slider. I'm going to risk the high slider.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
All right, I have 2 innings left, and I sadly still need 3 strikeouts.
Fires the side. Nothing. Luis Garcia
might have to give him a run next inning.
From the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1-2. Fouled back.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is pulled into
Eddie
right.
Matthews.
Dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for
Eddie
third.
Matthews triple.
The relay.
Eddie Matthews triple to right field. Let's go, Eddie.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammates can bring him home.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
High pop-up. Hernandez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
At 3 batters
in there, and he's in
I know I'm getting tired, bro.
Now. And he punches out another one.
Oh my God, that's sweeping curve, bro. Let's go. I just need 2 more.
Ready one.
Hey, Abdul Herrera. Do you know the way you win the game is you strike out? You know that? That's the way you win, bro. So if you strike out, you win the game.
And the 1-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it. 2 gone.
Okay.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in and looking for more. Aaron Altair. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That command maybe starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Slider right there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Oh,
and he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside.
Count,
3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Are you kidding me?
This is so confusing, bro. For a base hit. The runner scores from
Why is it so hard? The Phillies suck, bro. They strike out more than any team in the year.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Number 5 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I need a sweeping curve. I know I'm out of energy. I don't give a shit,
Seems
bro.
like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big
Are you kidding me? How can you foul off this many pitches in a year? Come on,
here's
stupid
another
Phillies.
0-2. And he will.
Thank God! How many do I need? Need 1.
Him out.
1.
10 now in the ball game, and the inning is. Number 30 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Coming to the plate now, Felix Hernandez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
All right, I'm just going to bring in Ryan Butcher.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Blanco ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Griffey batting 3-for-3 home runs.
Ken Griffey Jr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Blanco is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The All-Stars are out on top 2-1. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
1 strikeout is all I need. This.
And he misses with it 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one.
This is clutch. Sweeping curve for Felix Hernandez.
It's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
I'm going with the high slider.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, come on,
you'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count.
Are you kidding me?
If they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early
I have
in the game.
2 more chances.
After a treat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now to the plate, Andres Blanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Who's this?
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but
no!
Swing.
Are you kidding me?
To right center
How many times you get
Kane racing back.
No, screw it.
At the track,
I gotta keep this inning going.
And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Number 34.
Are you kidding me?
Called upon
I didn't even hit him.
With the game on the line. Just off the outside.
I threw a changeup. A triangle is a changeup. If I don't get this.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right
side.
Oh,
that's a freaking foul, bro. Thank you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first.
Bro, I need
and
this
he'll
now,
take
bro.
It to the bag himself
Cannot
for the out.
Let her run 4, bro. Who's batting?
So stepping in,
Cesar
Hernandez. As he's got a chance
I can't get a freaking strike.
With that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Hernandez has a play. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And this ball game is over.
Strikeout.
Defense game 2-1.
No,
the final
screw you,
score
Felix.
this afternoon.
I don't need you now.
Vince
I don't need you.
Pitched well, allowing only.
No, screw it. Absolutely done with you, Felix Hernandez. So you don't even give me anything good after the reward. Oh, what? What the? I thought I already had that one. I'm gonna kill you, Felix Hernandez. You're lucky I actually need your gold card, or else you would not be on my team. Really, Felix? Really? One freaking strikeout. Well, let's try again. Let's see if we can get Felix Hernandez, and let's go face. Let's go see. Can we check how many people strike out? Guess with the lowest average. Wait, hold on. So far, Athletics are. Oh, of course it's a Philly. They just beat me. Let's go with Brewers. If I get Felix, I think they could do it. Alright, give me... Oh my God, it's Felix Hernandez. Might have to leave in the middle of this. So person that's watching, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, leave a comment.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the All-Stars and the Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Dang it!
Sends that one out of play for strike
Here it is,
one.
we got.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, Sterling Marte.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
God damn it. Colton, I got Felix Hernandez again. When the hell do I get you, Darvish? I need to get Mad Bone. I need to buy like 30.
Here's another 0-2. This is
oh,
out
I think it's like 50K, but hey, I don't care.
And that finds some
I know, like,
grass.
I'm gonna check how much my games are worth, and I'm probably gonna, if I get like 50 bucks, I'm gonna buy a Madison Bumgarner.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2.
I'm tired of freaking having Matt Garza's staying.
He's gonna have to figure out a pitch to put guys away.
The Gold Felix and you Darvish is staying.
Ken Griffey
Nicole
Jr.
Hamels
is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one.
Felix Hernandez, Cole Hamels, Phil Hughes, and Matt Garza, and then Madison Bumgarner. Yes, that'll be my rotation.
Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
It's okay, Griffin.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Ernie Banks. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Safe, I would
so they get Amanda.
All right, Felix, you need to.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
All right.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes.
Who's this?
On that one, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate.
All I need is like 11 strikeouts, and
I should be good. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Orlando Arcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and that's into the. Outfield for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
When the hell does Ryan Braun bat second? He's a freaking third.
That misses
Come
wide.
on, bro. This is going to be so stressful.
Already
has been freaking 1 strikeout, bro. I feel like Kevin,
he ran that in on him. A
Kevin
ball and 2
right here, bro. I swear, bro.
Pretty well hit.
I bet you 2-1. He didn't get a loop. If he was like 1 strikeout short, bro, he'd probably throw his PlayStation and win. Oh my God!
Battle mode right there. He gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Griffey's got a hose.
Is there? 2 down. Now in the box, number 7. He'll take his first hacks here. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading on for the All-Star.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time in. Ryan Sandberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Liner toward right center.
Drop.
Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt able to put the.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And in the outfield, Starling Marte. This kid's got a great arm, tremendous range. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to be the guy you sit there and go, wow, who is that? He makes those kind of plays.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Marte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Number 20 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
I only have 1 strikeout, and it's in the second. Felix, you suck.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, yeah, that's my second strikeout, I think. Yeah, it's only my second. I need 9 more.
Down for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Skied into very shallow right. Santana has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Settling in now, Felix Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled back. 0-1 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the
Michael Blazek is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second.
All right, let me. Is that your YouTube channel? If it is,
digging
yeah,
in to try it again. Orlando Arcia.
Is that your YouTube channel?
For him here in this
I
one.
need to know before
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Yeah, let's subscribe.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Oh, hey, Ryan Braun. Can you, like, strike out? I need 11 strikeouts.
Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Can't wait to freaking. Wish I could. Okay, good. Okay, I'll search it up after this game.
Hernandez into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way.
What kind of videos do you do?
This one's down to third.
Like,
I'm guessing sports, will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery.
Sports MLB, the show.
To him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it.
I used to play the MLB mobile game.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I bought like 200,000 diamonds worth of money.
Digging in for his
buying
second at bat,
players.
Banks.
And the next day it asked me for my sign-in. Like, bro, I played since it was released, bro. I don't remember my sign-in.
And he
I never write stuff down.
Back behind
so basically, I just spent like almost
Arcia is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Into the windup and the pitch. Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Sandberg from the outfield grass. 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that
high
time.
Slider.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Ryne Sandberg. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1. Both teams with just
sports.
2 hits apiece thus far.
Come back because I searched it up. I'm not sure if there was a lot of them, but it says Sports AK.
And hit in the air.
Pretty sure I subscribed to the right person. I'll check out the videos in a minute.
Number
I just want to
20
concentrate on
there
getting
as he had to
strikeouts.
travel a ways, but he makes the
We
catch
played 2
deep
games
in
and
the alley
we played a
for the
game and a
second
half in
out.
an hour.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun ranging back.
Goldschmidt with the
double.
double.
Get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings.
Do I have a catcher on the bench? Nope.
But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Here's a high pop up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box, Manny Pena. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Come on, there's Eddie Matthews.
Weekly to the left.
Bang.
And a
dude, how did he get there so quickly?
Out.
That was a one-hopper, I think.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. This is line to left.
God, bro, this is so stressful.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, bro. Can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's
would have played the Phillies,
see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Bro, okay, it's in the 5th inning, and I need 7 strikeouts.
And he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Good, his pitcher's up. Please strike out, pitcher.
Michael Blazek is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult.
Good job.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side,
this
and
is extremely stressful because I just luckily got 2 straight strikeouts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Felix Hernandez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Felix Hernandez.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'm trying to get you to 50 pitches.
Hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Scorched to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2.
Oh, let's go.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Oh, roasted.
Ryan Braun is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
How many strikeouts? I need 4.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Matthews. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Brewers.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Please go foul. Please go foul.
Goldschmidt on the move. 1 away.
I had to catch it. I didn't want to be an error. Okay, this is gonna
digging in to
this
try
could end
again.
maybe good
Domingo Santana, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. And they start him out away with a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. On the ground up the middle.
Ernie
Banks. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Striding in once again. Manny Pena, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, he's digging for second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 5, second baseman
Jonathan Villar stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hernandez comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Banks ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding into the box, Ryan Sandberg, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman Ryan Sandberg.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball
Sandberg.
up there. Mistaken
Woo!
location.
No doubt.
He is going to pay for it.
Adios, amigos.
That ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
You can call it unfair or just it breaks the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing it jamming. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Carlos Torres will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Hernan Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it.
Two base hits
today. He didn't miss it for the base hit.
We might have to. We need how many strikeouts? We need 4. God.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. This is hit high in the air
out
toward left center. Long run for the center fielder.
I need to get the strikeout soon.
Makes the play, 1 away. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play.
The pitcher, number 30.
Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This
Felix
one's
Hernandez
down.
going for a double. He's going for it.
And he is safe at
He
second
gets
base.
the double. Did he seriously just get a double?
Legs out a double. And
Please
he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third.
Hold on. Aw.
And the inning is over. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Number 20.
Let's go, Lorenzo.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Okay, Kane actually might go diamond because he just hit another home run.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck
Let's
him
go,
out.
baby.
Him out again.
8, and now they got the pitcher up now.
Third punch out of the game.
Damn it, they had to bring the air. What the heck is that face, though?
He's the potential tying run. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
It's not getting any
Next
good.
to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt.
Probably
This
not getting
lineup
in
has
good for
had
me.
no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
That's over,
Yep,
but
this
low.
ain't gonna
It's a
win
ball
good
and a
for me.
strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Oh. Give me time to go to.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology?
Great, Ryan
hands
Braun.
inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that
gonna
is to
be
pull
a
your hands in
frickin'
hard and stay inside the
hard-ass
baseball.
strikeout
Nice
to
piece
get.
of hitting.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lays himself out and makes this
I got that. Alright, so I need next inning. I need to get 3 strikeouts.
We'll stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 18.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Early
Dribble to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder.
Colton, you can't spray yourself black. And even then, you would still look uglier than you are now.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain.
You're the bitch here.
Ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first. A 3.
Yeah, Colton, how about you lay off the cheeseburgers?
And that brings up the left-handed.
All right, this is gonna end badly, bro. I need to.
What's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only
can't do it.
away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats.
Now, of course, that sucks.
Plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Number 7 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana.
Bro, this is going to be freaking painful.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
It's looking so good, bro.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I didn't even mean to catch that in the outfield.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Matthews will have plenty of room as he makes the catch.
Nope, I dove with that guy, so I didn't catch it.
Number 2. Now to the
so bull crap.
He's their last shot here with 2
this
away in the
is
ninth
the
as they
bull
look to
crap
avoid the
bull
shutout.
crap.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. But not in time, and just...
How many strikeouts do I need? I still need 3. Damn it.
Game is
not going to end good for
Jesus Aguilar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Predicting I'm going to end up losing this because of MLB. Who do I even need to face, bro?
1 ball, 1 strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a swing as he shoots this down the...
I'm done, bro. Screw this shit, bro.